Well, here we go, guys. Old man's in front with some more scrap. We've been cleaning the house for him moving. This is one of my cars, and we needed a trash car to throw some tin and stuff in. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. An old Camaro, no title, parts car. I'm gonna take some stuff off of it, and we're gonna fill her full of junk, send her down the road. Sorry for no videos this weekend, guys. I've been down here, done hauled 4 trailer loads of stuff away, and my dad is class A hoarder, and we've been cleaning, just busting ass, just getting stuff done. Been down here at camp cleaning it up, as you can see. Got a load of water on. And then we've been working on the old Ford tractor here. Got gear up and started. She's been setting a while, so we can blade the road and blade some dirt. And we put a new glass on it, push button, and went ahead and slapped a new carb on it. We just converted this 12 volt last summer, and the carburetor started acting up. So we're gonna see what happens here in a minute. I'm waiting on some jumper cables because I forgot them. But garage got a little something different today. I got some odds and ends videos. Not really car related, but we did work on a tractor a little bit. But the wife's been working me pretty hard. Came down for a week. I got a week off. Came down for a week to get the campsite and property all cleaned up. But still got a lot more to do. A lot more, but it's getting there. Let me show you guys. Alright, don't mind that old junk Kroger trash can. My dad's a scrapper, he gets stuff everywhere. We put a lot of fill dirt down here. Not a whole lot, but not where the fire ring is, but we started dumping it down in here. This was sloped from there down. We started filling it in more, but got this area done, cleaned. Used the old Ford tractor, and we got a nice level spot for the camper now. Leveled that ground out, we cut the bank out, leveled it all out. Old hunting blind, I think we're just gonna pull back up here. I'm gonna put a fold lid on the front so we can store stuff in it and still hunt out of it. And right down there where that white bucket is, I'm gonna get an excavator out here, and we're going to start cutting down that hill, cutting into that bank all the way down to the dock, so we have a nice little walkway down to the dock. What's up, guys? Hey, welcome back to Bus Stock Garage. Been a little bit trying to get some stuff done, but going through the list I got left on Danielle here. Me and the boys has been doing a little bit of license plate cutting, fixing some holes, and we're gonna get back on her. We got one little hole to fix in the floor, so we can get the one body mount bolt in, and then we get the spare tire tub back in, and then basically the back's done, so we can finish putting the rest of the interior back in, and then we're gonna put the fuel tank back in. Got the sand unit in. We had to modify a little bit for these compression fittings for the 6AN. Yeah, it's a little rusty, but there's no holes, and it's not full rust. I'll shoot some paint on it before we put it in. I decided to go with an internal pump. I know I was planning on making it to where I can change it easy, but with the new straps being right there, I think it won't be that bad if I have to, but I don't know, we'll see. You can see we Took some rust out. Got another little plate back in that hole. And we got one right there. So now we'll come around here and we're gonna cut that little section out there. We've got another 4-piece to weld in. So we just gotta cut a little small piece out, make that fit. And then that's the only body mount, this bolt that's not in. The mount is in, but the body bolt ain't in. We'll get that fixed, welded in, sanded down, shoot some primer on it, and then we'll get the spare tire tub back in. And then we're gonna take all that except for the seats. And actually no, we can clean the seats up and bolt everything back in, because they flip up and everything. So we'll be able to do the dyno mat under them because they flip. The front one we can't bolt down yet, but the other one we can. We can put all of our little interior pieces back. Still got to fix the glove box and clean out the heater fan and ductwork. So, but if we can get that done, this tub done, and then we'll put the tank back in and we'll finish running our lines. I've already got 2 lines made to run off the sending unit to the filter. I'll get some stuff started. I didn't get a video out. Man, sometimes hard. I was actually helping my dad get his property cleaned up so they can move. And it's been hard. Just say that. But yeah. Doing a quick rebuild. That's what you want to call it. Oh God. Old man coming through, old man. I'm not that old, but the mileage is what's getting me. All right. Just drop it, man. Drop it right there. Doesn't sound like fun. Right. She'll stay there. Probably won't. All right. Well, just got a small little hole here. Nothing old Bertha can't handle. Or Betty, Bertha, whichever one you want to call it. I just want the hole. Kind of fits there perfect. Sorry guys, it's freaking hot today. I've been cutting metal all day long at work. Now I'm back here cutting metal. Never ends. But you can see your spot welds here for this cross member that goes across. This hole was center. So don't forget that when you go to weld this in. Or mark it to pet it to make it smaller. Which should be about right there. And of course, I got in here and started hacking away. Forgot to bring a marker. Forgot to bring the air hose. Now the old man has to get out of here. Hot damn. But we'll get this cut. Alright guys, I brought you in here. Yeah. We already got kind of like a temporary new slash cross member. It was bad from here to there. Just until I'm able to find the replacement cross member here. So we got all this out. And then you can see this fits the ribs real good. So I was only gonna cut a little bit out, but I didn't want to have to remake weld across this curve. So we're gonna cut this flat off, and then the flat down here. We're gonna pound that flat, and I'll drill a small hole here too, and re-weld it to these ribs. This spot weld. But first, we're gonna try the old tape trick. I don't have no painter's tape, so we're gonna try this old black duct tape. And we're gonna transfer it to here, mark it, and cut it. I'll show you what happens. Alright. Now it's the first time trying with this kind of tape. Can't really see the hole. So what we're gonna do is we'll go here, run our finger over where we cut real good. Then I'm gonna take my knife, cut that out. Usually if I had painter's tape, I'd use a marker or a little small hammer and go through and hit it until it cuts it. Then you got your template. Now, when you lay it on here, your tape, you want to make it a little bit bigger than your template. I mean, you got these humps and stuff you gotta counter in for. So you want to make it a little bit bigger than this template. Cut it off a little bit bigger. You can always trim down. You can never add. Well, I guess you could if you're a good zipper. But I'm not a good zip or zapper, so we'll see. Alright. Got the tape, we cut her all out. Now this is what I'm telling you about. You gotta count for your curves as there's nothing there when you tape. Okay. Cut it out. Got it transferred to my new piece. See how short we are. But I know I gotta cut to this edge right here. So we're gonna hack that edge off. We'll come up here and hack this edge off, and we're gonna come out just slightly on each edge. Cut it off. We'll sand it down till it fits. Cut her out with the old Milwaukee. Oh, got these things the other day too. These are pretty cool. Milwaukee Sharpies. Got them in black, silver, and gold. They work really good. Just don't push real hard on them. The ends kind of just fall apart. I don't know. Hell. But yeah, we're gonna try this out. I'll keep you guys posted. I don't have no one holding the camera right now, so it'll be a couple videos. Alright guys, she's in. It's not the prettiest looking thing right yet. We'll sand her down a little bit. Get that done. Got to drill a hole down through to put the rest of that mount. And we're going to get the spare tire seam sealed in, bolted back. We'll loosen these little bolts up and the two mount bolts. I'm going to put some seam seal under there too, just to be safe. And the spare tire tub's pretty rough shape, but we're not restoring. I got to bend it all back where I pried it up to get it out. And thought about fixing this, but might just straighten it all back out and put her in there. Rust proof this, of course. Bend all these lips back. get it sitting back down in there. We'll bolt it all up. And then, but before we put that, we got to tighten down the leaf spring shackles. I've been kind of letting that settle before I tighten them down. So now it's time to tighten them, because you can't do it with that in there. So, but just want to let this cool down a little bit before I start sanding down them little tack welds all the way around there. Hey, I'm not professional. Don't pay no mind to that, buddy. But I do what I got to get stuff done. This ain't no show queen. It's just gonna be a cruiser. That's what you want to call it. That's what some people call stuff. I don't know. But yeah. BS Garage here. Hey guys. You can't tell. I'm out here sweating my ass off, but it says, I don't know if you guys can. She's a little hot. I'll go around and show you what I'm doing here. Alright. Got the first board laid in. We're going to notch it down here around the wheel, slide it in. I'm going to see how many boards it needs to put a wood floor in here. That's just a planer. We're going to use it last. I think all these wide, nice ones we're going to use in the back. So, I got splits on the end, but we got to cut it off anyway. I'm going to see what all it needs to get all these in here. And as you can see, this one's rough on the end. But hell, we got to cut it off back here. I don't know if you can see these aluminum strips right here. One of them goes here across the back, then one goes up there behind the seat. What I'm going to do, instead of putting them back, we're going to make this a floater. I was going to put some square tube underneath of it and bolt it all together. I don't know if I see any need in that. The only thing I see these doing is making noise. So I'm going to take some rubber strips and run acrossways, and then I'm going to mimic them chrome strips with like a angle irons type channel thing, whatever you want to say. Yeah, hell, I can't even talk. But I'm gonna cut these off where it's just past these screw holes, so it'll be back here. I'm gonna bend me a piece of metal, and I'm gonna make it like a little channel that bolts down to the existing holes where they're already at for this backside, and we're gonna do it on the front. And the holes back here are a little different, as you can see. So just to have room for the seats and everything, we're gonna leave about an inch off the edges back here, so we know have enough room for the seats to go up and down and the tailgate to close all right. But we're gonna go ahead and figure out how much wood floor it's gonna take to go across. We're gonna mark it, measure it. Might go ahead and have to notch this and this side to see how many boards I need. I'm just gonna leave a small gap in between them. I was gonna put some aluminum strips, but I don't want to put new ones in. I'd like to find some rusty ones that I can cut down from a truck. So we're gonna get them to where, I don't know, just a small gap between the boards, and we're gonna let her fly, buddy. We're gonna roll all this black plus the fender wells or some rust oil in. We're gonna scuff it all down, rust oil in that black, so you don't really see the blue shining through the wood floor. And then once we run these through the planer, show the wood grain real nice. Right here, I think it's cherry, but I could be wrong. I can't remember now. My dad told me it's red. We're going to use this in the side panels. We're going to plane this down, find two nice good sections that look real good, and we're going to trim them way down, and they're going to go in place of that metal strip that goes there and there. But yeah, that's what we got planned going on now. That's our toolbox for the Suburban. It's actually an ammo drop box from World War I or II. I'm not really sure. It's a bunch of writing on it. We're gonna clean it up real good and wipe it down with some nice wipe-on oil. It's gonna be on this side here. Fits perfect. Spare tire on that side, and it'll even out the weight. But guys, we're close. We get the tank, wood floor cut, and then we're gonna start bolting the seats back. We're gonna clean out the ductwork, and we're gonna put it all back together. And I talked to a guy about tinting, having tint this window and the vent to match the factory tint that came on this. The back half's already tinted, and I'm gonna have him tint the back window to match the factory tint. I ain't worried about the strip. Can't really see, but someone scratched the hell out of this windshield. I think I have a couple stored somewhere. Might put this in new. And then I got the chrome piece that goes in this window and the side windows. And then we got the new chrome molding that goes around both sides yet to put on. I want to do all that once everything inside's done, because I want to come through and get rid of all this clear coat that's flaking, and we're going to do the wipe on clear. Maybe. I keep saying I want to do that, but the more I might go with Vice Grip Garage sauce, because this truck already got a bunch of clear coat on it. Might just do the sauce. That way, if I ever decide to restore this and sand her all down and fix all the actual rust on it, it's not going to be as bad. Man. Whew. Had to hydrate for a minute. It is hot as hell. It's not really, temperature's not really high. It's the damn humidity, man. I'm sticking in places I didn't ever stick before, but I got ceiling fans on. I got 4-fan on over there rotating. I got the old Mayflower over here running. And then I got my little fan over here pointing towards the workbench. Damn, it's still hot. The breeze is hot. It's not even a cold breeze. It's just hot. But sometimes you just gotta tough it out and get stuff done, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, back at it. Got the tank all ready. I got my line in, guys. I use Evil Energy for their line. I have not had no issues out on none of this stuff. I got some straight fittings in, and their line lock things to keep them together. We're going to be running 45s off the tank and down to a straight where it connects to the fuel filter. I haven't had no issues out on none of their stuff. I'm running it all on my car except for the regulator. The regulator, I think's Aero. I can't remember. Aeromotive or something like that. I can't remember, but the fuel pump, the 2 filters, everything's Evil Energy on it, and I haven't had no issues out of it. What we had rigged up on this temporary to get it to go was all my spare stuff for the car if I ever had any issues with one going out. So we're going to take the spare pump. We had it all on the frame. We're doing away with that. The only thing that's going to be on the frame is the regulator and filter. I bought an Evil Energy in-tank pump, put into this new sending unit. We're going to try that out, see how it works. There were some good and bad reviews on it. We're going to try it. I don't know. Figure it out. See what happens. I try to get all my stuff directly from their website, because I've noticed I've ordered some stuff from Amazon a couple times from Evil Energy, just like this fitting right here. Well, I'll show you this one just to be, for example. I've ordered these, alright, and they would come in just a brown package with no stickers or nothing. So I didn't know if it was Evil Energy, so I never used it. Evil Energy will send your stuff to you in a black package with their logo on it. What'd I do with it? Right here. We'll have this logo on it, but it'll be black. and they always send you stickers and instructions. So I usually go through their website to make sure I'm actually getting Evil Energy stuff. I know you can go through and read all the comments and everything to make sure that's what it is, but I'd rather just go straight through the source, and get what we need. Now I gotta wire up the sending unit to plug in, but yeah, appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.